Could be going tourism. I hadn't even thought about that. 15 is pretty low if he is. Alright, unhappy temporarily. It's a bummer. Don't really have... oh, I have happiness next turn. Okay. Need another worker to that eastern city. Maybe 2 workers since Scuba didn't bother improving anything. So he literally went archers and then gave up because he didn't build units out. He didn't build infrastructure after that. And he didn't build much of anything really. Oops. Keep cycling units there. Normally I'd chop the forest, but under no circumstances do I want a tundra deer. Now, what am I going to capture this with? Alright, I guess I have a use for this knight after all. This horseman. Okay. Make peace with the CS. What CS can I make peace with? Do you mean the player? No, if I make peace with the Polynesia, he'll demand city-state peace as well. I don't know if I can remove that. And I want to kill Genoa. I don't know why I'm starving Genoa. It's at 8 pop. I probably don't even want to kill Genoa anymore. Do I even want this fucking city? Does it help me in any way? Maybe I do want to peace out. I was thinking it might let me SimCity a little bit better, but it's too late for adding cities to SimCity with versus someone who's already in modern is going to be at labs. So maybe I do just want to peace out Polynesia. Alright, next turn I'll pillage all of his shit in his city, then I'll peace him. I know, I would have loved Great Barrier, but it's only 1 Great Barrier tile, not 2, and can't buy out to it anyways. Spices from being into this, not good. Alright, so Polynesia. Yeah, we're starving at like 1 a turn. It's gonna be like no pop by the time we'd be ready to take it anyways. I need Coliseums. I need factories. And I need public schools. See if school's up. Public school is up. No factories, though. So we have a rough indicator where he is tech-wise. Actually, a pretty clear indicator where he is tech-wise. How long do I have in industrialization? 2 turns? I guess I 2-turn caravan here. Alright, Alright, 1 last worker there. Florence. Okay. Yeah, well, he's Polynesia. Of course he managed to settle an island. He should have settled islands earlier if he was going to OCC like that. Not a lot of land near him, to be fair. If you like, he said, "Where am I going to settle because you settled here?" Implying that he suicided into me because of forward settling. Okay, fair be it. So be it. If you're going to do that, do it in a way that works, right? Just like clicking archers is not going to win a game for you ever, unless your opponents are so bad that we don't even know how to describe them past so bad. Polynesian AI religion. Wonder if that's turned off. It can spread to my city-states, which is just annoying. Cannons out there. Being entered industrial. Cavalry as well, I guess. Alright. One turn. There's nothing we can one turn. Keep my misguided belief that faith is going to help me at some point. Even like forgetting this city. It's so far away. It's going to take me so long to do that. So now we have a city we didn't particularly want after an age of war. Should factory a windmill here. Could even purchase a windmill here. It's gonna fuck up my timing on a factory though. Maybe I'll hard build the windmill and see what the factory looks like. It's not very good to plant at this stage in the game, but I'm gonna plant at this stage in the game. I think. Yeah, I am. It's generally not good because your yield is going to be so much less, but my science isn't very good. And I need to not get wiped out for being too close to the tech leader, but not adequately close enough to defend myself. Let's go have a look this way. Wales ended. It's unfortunate. Industrial era. I do have coal online. Good. We have another growth tile here as well. Turns. 13 turns. 9 such long factories. Oh, I only had limited amount of coal. I only had 3 coal online. Damn, I was thinking that was a 7 node. And it is sure as fuck not. Alright, public school tech. Alright, profit. Time to do your thing. So next turn. 1 turn overflow. 1 turn overflow. Could even work more hammers, but let's get a shrine in the capital. Because we need that faith, that early faith. Big stuff. This scout needs to piss right off. As much as I'd like to attack Greece with frigates right now, how do I get to him? Engineer out. Alright, 3-turn factory there. 16 here. Can't even build a factory till we finish this workshop. I always forget my workers don't get Kilimanjaro. I'm so used to moving up hills right now. Was that red? Did Red Fort go to Greece? Did I miss that? Red Fort went to Bing. It's good at least. Oh, here's the island cities. Could just war him again. Suppose. Farm him. Scout needs to move. We can make these times a little bit cheaper if we wanted. This one's gonna grow. I don't really feel like fiddling with all the tiles until I get a sense of Cuba's capital, so we'll wait for that. Let's go have a look at this land, or these cities. I don't have a guy in here, it's annoying. Forgot about that. Second in army. Wonder what era units he has. Is there ever gonna be a wonder we can engineer? No. Oh yeah, Ligrin. I believe I won that game, mate. Just handicapping myself a little bit, let the other players catch up. Otherwise it would have been too strong. Too strong for them. Yeah. Oh man, 9 techs, huh? I have a second spy, I should definitely be assigning that. That's probably like 3 turns ago too. Military tech stuff, Egypt would be ideal, excuse me. Wales, Bing ended again, that means he got them all pillaged. Alright, so this is the turn we gotta fuck with tiles. How have I not improved that tile yet, by the way? Eight turn in his cap. Yeah, it's nice. Shit ton of worthless units. Okay. So we could probably get this down to 8 turns, right? The city's about to grow. Can fiddle with tiles after that. Could unwork a university specialist for that and let it grow in a minute. In 3 turns, would that bring it down? Down to 6, I'd bring it down. Yeah, I'd bring it down to 5. Okay, so this is 8. This is 8 already. This one's 12. It grows next turn. We can fiddle with tiles. 8. This is 11. This one is going to need a little bit production. That's 9. That's 8. This one's at 7. That's at 2. This is at 12. 10. 9. Alright, this is being a problem. What do we need? 15 more hammers. Just give me the tile, please. Oh, come on. Please reassign tiles. No, someone's dropping or lagging. I can't do anything. Did you tab, Bing? I can't do anything right now. No. This is 9. Get that down to 8. Alright.
What was that?
Couldn't move for a second. Someone was lagging. I wondered if you had tabbed. Alright, this one still needs to be reworked. Get it down to 7, right? Oh, I missed 2. How did I miss 2 cities? Ethiopia order. I don't know. Still not fucking 7, really? It's like half a hammer away. Alright. I'm not even sure it's worth rushing an ideology. I'm gonna get 3rd pick regardless of how quickly I do it. I guess the point of getting ideologies open would be really nice. Yeah, it'd take me ages to reach Greece at 5 movement frigates. Crossbows have reached their end of their lifespan. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm thinking I might spread them into my cities and delete the chariots or gift the chariots. I'm not entirely sure yet. Alright, everything's at 7, right? 7 or less? Yeah. Okay. How do we catch that player? Attack him with Ethiopia, maybe? Get a zoo. Alright, lead scout. Move crossbow in. Gift work, warrior. Guess we can gift them next turn. Rest of the units aren't entirely useless. I could upgrade the cavalry. Okay, I want to upgrade this frigate. Approximately 1 million techs behind. Looks fun. For some reason I want Jerusalem as an ally. There really isn't. I want a cultural ally. Milan hostile? No. Alright. Any plans to frigate Greece? He only has 1 coastal city, and it's something like 20 turns of movement for me to get there. So no, it's just not viable. Alright, 5. Everyone's at 5 turns. Good. I don't have a strong sense of what I'm going to do at all right now, to be totally honest. I mean, as I said, when Kuba attacked me at Archers and didn't want peace, even when I could see it coming. You know, as I told him then, you know, we're irrelevant. Thanks for that. And here we are, irrelevant. He's dead. I'm irrelevant. Such bad play. So Stoneworks is considered in this city, huh? Alright, I'll consider that. Oops. Can I war them yet? Yeah. Watch him take my camp. Factory done. I don't know why I'm working engineers, but I am. No, Salamanca was growing, that's why it was 1 turn earlier. That's why it was 1 turn later, but I already worked it out ahead of time that it would grow into that tile and have enough production. Cultural ally right about now would be really good. Tech stolen. Yep, that's bound to happen when we have coastal techs that other players don't. The worst part is we can actually give Greece techs right now because he won't have these coastal techs and they'll steal very, very quickly for him. Alright, 4 turns. Can't stop that though. I don't know if I want to rewar that city or not. Look at the little fucker cleared my camp. It's disappointing. Freedom or order here. Order is happiness and growth, but I don't think we're going to catch Greek cities on happiness and growth alone. Egypt's still a tech. I don't really like giving Egypt techs, but I'm happier with Egypt getting techs than I am Greece getting techs.
A generous bestowal.
Dead Kerbal donates $10 as a thank you for the Civ Tier Guide 2.0. Oh, thank you very much, man. I'm glad it was useful to you, and thank you for taking the time to support my channel. First artist out. Cap's grown. Again, we're going through the motions, trying to catch up here. It's not enough time in the game remaining to catch up. Games to end too quickly. Alright, more giftable units. Yeah. Let's go there. Oh, we're at 0 happiness too. Alright. What are we going to do about that? I lose Lux trades? This guy still has 3. Still doesn't want to trade. Guess we wait on ideology to get happy. Offer rejected. I don't understand this Russia player. Isn't interested in trading with me whatsoever. Lux is this entire game.
Well, I'm gonna be dead next turn finally, so.
GG. I mean, again, this makes no sense. Again, this is fucking terrible play. Egypt needs as many players strong as possible so he can catch up to Greece.
The game belongs to Greece.
With no fucking one to challenge Greece's science, how do you stop Greece? The way you stop Greece is you make your other opponent
Even
strong.
though I don't agree with his freedom pick.
So strange, this game. So many bad plays from so many players. Alright, public schools. Is it worth going hydro plants here? I can only get like 1. It's probably not. It's probably better to get military techs here. And we're actually worse in tech than it looks because we have a bunch of techs that other players don't.
Well, I thought I would be dead this turn. Oh no, I am. Never mind.
GG, Bing. I think I am going to farm these.
That was a giant shit show of a game, let me tell you what.
Yeah. It just, yeah. So many bad plays this game. I don't want to kill these cities.
Yeah, for me as well. I just didn't expect him to be able to defend himself so well. Like, he had like, I don't know, I had double his army score when I started pushing in. He built units so fucking fast.
Yeah, Petra capitals are a bitch to attack. You like want to hit them as they're building Petra, not right after.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
In order to do that, I would have had to not build settlers, that's what I'm saying.
Yep. So yeah, it's a bitch to attack them, for sure.
User left your channel.
Start golden aging once I hit my ideology. Need culture for policies. But I don't see how we catch up. Like, I don't see what happens to do that. You're telling him to do to Kuba what Kuba did to me? No. And the fact you think that just proves to me that you're trying to troll right now. I'll explain it for the rest of you. He needed to attack this if he chose to attack Egypt, and he chose to attack Egypt because Egypt stole one of his camps in the early game, because Egypt was being a little bitch in the early game and probably, quite honestly, deserved to be attacked by someone. He was a little bitch to me too. And as I always say, the implications, the repercussions of what you do versus other players are going to hound you for the rest of the game, right? So it increases the odds from Egypt's perspective that he's going to get attacked by stealing that camp, and probably doesn't help him all that much in the meanwhile to do that, right? Gets like 40 gold out of it or something and pisses off a player for the rest of the game, and probably every other game that they have. He won't trade these to me, so I'm going to ban them. But I also really don't want cultural heritage sites. Ban luxury gems, yes. Cultural heritage sites, no. Okay, so Aztec wants to kill Egypt, in part because of Egypt's actions, in part because he's worried about Egypt's late game potential. So be it. Kuba, same position for Kuba, right? It's perfectly legitimate for Kuba to want to kill me. What isn't legitimate is the manner that he approached it, right? He approached it in a victory condition that isn't going to win him the game, even if his archer rush won, which it didn't. But even if it did, let's say it slowly pushed me in. I had a lot more hammers than him, a lot more defensible lands, a lot more workers. I'm Liberty, so I have a lot of fucking early game hammers floating around. But let's say he had managed to eventually take my capital with that, right? The problem with the archer rush is you're never relevant after that. The gain you get from that is less than the cost of doing it in the long-term science game, which is the only thing that matters, is the long-term science game. So, okay, so that's the problem with Kubas, right? How does it differ from what Bing's doing? Well, Bing supposedly didn't do it with archers. He invested in infrastructure first, built a national college first, so that he has some chance to SimCity afterwards. He also fucked up his attack and either underestimated his opponent or didn't build enough units. Some variation of this, right? Fucked up his own. Oh, I'm being attacked now. Hilarious. All right, we gotta start upgrading units. Kind of bad news. This is another player who's irrelevant to the game now making himself more irrelevant to the game. This is, again, these are just players I'm not going to play with again. These are players who are not playing this game to have any chance of winning here. Okay. I don't know how I'm being seen as the top threat here, but I need to Golden Age. I need fucking production super badly here. This can't be a public school, so any chance of catching up just went out the window. Like, I don't think we had a chance anyways, but this is now doubly don't have a chance of catching up now.